213 Rock with Harrag Melodica on Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio.
Hier sur la web rock station Vinylestimes, le classic rock radio. Depuis quelques jours, on vous le mentionnait, Michael Schenker en direct aujourd'hui sur la programmation Vinylestimes, le classic rock radio. Hi Michael, nice to meet you.
Hi, thank you for having an interview with me.
Yes, how are you Michael?
Like I said, considering the circumstances, with all these problems with the virus, I'm doing okay.
Ok, you died okay. Effectivement, Michael Schenker est en direct avec nous aujourd'hui. Et oui, effectivement, cette histoire du virus empêche tout le monde de travailler, le monde de la culture de travailler correctement. Mais en tout cas, ils sont disponibles pour des interviews. Michael est là aujourd'hui pour nous présenter le nouvel album, enfin son nouvel album MSJ Immortal, son 50e anniversaire. C'est vraiment quelque chose d'extraordinaire. Une aussi longue carrière, c'est juste incroyable, incroyable et incroyable. Michael, welcome today on 213 Rock. This is the name of the show. Name of the web rock station is Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio. As you know, we are located in Paris, France, and thank you for accepting my interview request.
Thank you.
Yes. So, Michael, you are immortal. You are celebrating your 50 years of career. You are the most passionate artist in this world. It's incredible. Oh yeah, 15 years of career. 50 years of career.
Yeah, non-stop, and I hope it goes on and on and on.
Ouais, effectivement, non-stop, hein. Tout le temps sur le vif du sujet. 50 ans de carrière, c'est quelque chose, hein. On va parler de tout ça. Il y a un album qui va sortir le 29 janvier. On va décrire tout ça en tout cas. And Michael, all my life, your music has followed me. Oh yeah, because I still have in my memory this track, Attack of the Mad Axeman, that I sang when I was going to school. It's incredible. Oh, very long time.
Yeah, I mean, it is a unusual composition because it goes through so many different, gears, and especially I understand when you got introduced to that song at that age, it will leave a big memory with you.
Yes, big memory, of course. Effectivement, ce titre, Attack of the Management notamment, je l'ai écouté, enfin on l'a tous écouté lorsque nous allions à l'école à l'époque, nous allions étudier, nous avions ça dans les transports. Je le chantais en même temps, c'était du genre Time after time in the wings, you can see him, dun, 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 dun. He's on looking for fun in his dreams. For you, Michael. Thank you very much for your career.
Yeah. Are you a singer? Are you a singer?
No, I'm just passionate of the music. I love your music.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Oh yeah, my passion sometimes is overflowing.
Thank you.
Yeah, your songs are for eternity, as I said. And so, Michael, Immortal will be released via Nuclear Blast on January 29. For this, there is 3 singles are available at this moment. The first one is Drill to Kill, with Rashi Pers of Primal Fear and Derek Sherinian on keyboards. It's a good hard rock music, as you always knew how to write them. There is a great battle between you and Derek. It plays super well. We love it.
I tell you, I was shocked when I heard the result.
Effectivement. Il y a pour cet album, il y a 3 singles. Ça démarre avec Drill to Kill notamment, en duo avec Ralph Shippers au chant de Primal Fear. Il y a le clavier Derek Sherinian que vous connaissez tous. Il a joué avec Dream Theater, Son of Apollo, etc. C'est un grand monsieur. Il y a une battle au milieu. Il y a des claviers comme ça entre le style Michael Schenker à la guitare solo, son touché très spécial. En plus avec Derek Sherinian, le titre est génial. I said there is a good chemistry between you two, you and Derek Sherinian.
I haven't been listening to music for 50 years, and I didn't even know, who is out there. That Derek Sherinian came out of the blue, as a fan, wanting to make a contribution to the 50th anniversary. And, when the idea came up to do a keyboard guitar jam, I went like, wow, I've never done anything like that before. And Michael Voss, my co-producer, said, well, maybe it's good to do something like that for the first time, and I said to myself, maybe he's right. It's like it's the 50th anniversary, and doing something I've never done before would be fantastic. And but the results, of it, Derek, it's unbelievable.
Ouais, effectivement, l'association avec Derek Sherinian, elle est payante. Pourquoi ? Parce que pour ses 50e anniversaire, il s'est dit, il faut que je fasse quelque chose que je n'ai jamais fait auparavant. Et ouais, la chimie, elle est là et il l'a faite. Notamment déjà sur ce premier single, Drill to Kill, il y a une battle entre Michael Schenker et Derek Sherinian. C'est juste génial, ça déchire, c'est ça le son. Il l'a fait vraiment. And the second single, After the Rain, with Michael Voss. I love. It's 2 melodic words playing together. I can close my eyes, Michael, and let my feeling recognize your melodies. I will always feel your very special touch, your captivating melodies. Oh yeah, that's great. Great.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can feel your touch when you put your 3 fingers on your guitars. It's a magic touch. Yeah. This is the song After the Rain.
Thank you very much.
Right. And you know what? With Michael Voss, yeah, it's amazing producer.
Yeah, he came out of the blue, when I came back from the hotel one morning, and he said, "Me and Michael, this is what I did to this song." He always writes B plans for singers just in case they get stuck, and he was playing it to me and said, like, I did some singing to it. I said, Michael, this is so beautiful. Only you can sing this song.
Yeah.
So he got it.
Ouais, effectivement. Michael Voss a écrit ce titre After the Rain. Il l'a proposé à Michael Schenker. Il dit, il n'y a que toi qui peux le faire. Effectivement. Michael l'a pris, il a mis son émotion. Ça donne le titre After the Rain, qui est le 2e single de cet album, en tout cas, de ce 50e anniversaire. C'est génial. And sometimes these songs, it reminds me, but I want more. It's the same vibe. There is a good vibe on the melody.
Well, it's Michael Schenker.
Yes, this is Michael Schenker. This is the trademark of Michael Schenker. That's right. And the third single released, It Sails the Darkness, is my favorite track at this moment for several reasons. Because the voice, very 70s, of Ronnie Romero sounds perfectly to your guitar, to your Flying V.
Say again?
Yeah, I said the first single is Sails the Darkness, is my favorite track at this moment for several reasons. Because the voice, very 70s, of Ronnie Romero sounds perfectly to your Flying V, your guitars.
I mean, Ronnie Romero is a fantastic singer. He can actually sing like anybody, and I mean, he's phenomenal.
Yeah, et ça, ouais, comme il le dit, hein, Ronnie Romero est phénoménal, quoi. And about this song, the mix and the production sounds perfectly natural. We need a human side in the music.
Yeah, and that human side comes from my inner spring of infinite creativity, which I discovered very early in my life. And, that's where I get something that wasn't there before, or a personal expression, pure self-expression is what my passion is. And so, that's why things sound like Michael Schenker.
Ouais, effectivement, comme il le dit, c'est du Michael Schenker avec Ronnie Romero à la voix. Il le dit aussi, c'est un phénoménal chanteur, hein. Il adore sa voix, on peut le comprendre, hein. Il y a énormément on sent beaucoup de choses, hein, dans sa voix, comme elle a un côté 70s, hein, notamment, on peut le comparer aussi au grand. Ouais, Michael il aime vraiment, quoi. And Michael, you and Ronnie, you played on these songs with your heart.
Always hard.
Always. Ouais, effectivement, l'association Ronnie Romero, Michael Schenker, ça se joue avec le cœur. That's the main reason.
Yeah, because everything else is, anything clinical is not hard. Any robot can play clinical, but a spirit, will show hard.
Ouais. C'est ça, l'état d'esprit, le côté esprit notamment, et dans ce titre, c'est ça, c'est l'association des deux, un très très beau titre notamment. Donc je rappelle, le 3e single de cet album célébrant le 50e anniversaire de la carrière de Michael Schenker, Sail the Darkness, c'est vraiment un très très beau titre. And the album ends with In Search of the Peace of Mind. It's beautiful surprise. It was released on 1972 on the first album of Scorpions. You were something like 15 or 16 years old at that time.
I was 15 when I was putting the first note.
Okay.
On the record.
Okay.
And it was my very first musical composition at the age of 15. Quite complex. Rudolph can't even play it. It's a double picking. And, I wrote this song all by myself in my mother's kitchen. But the Scorpions credited themselves for that song. I was only 15, they were already 21. Can you imagine a 3-year-old boy and a 10-year-old boy? I mean, there's a big difference, So the Scorpions, I mean, the Rudolph, especially, he understood my talent. And, they never wrote music until I joined them. And they never actually wrote any music until I left, because Rudolph copied the way I was writing when I went to UFO. And so, In Search of the Peace of Mind is a very, very, very special piece of music for many reasons.
Effectivement, In Search of the Peace of Mind est le premier titre qu'il a écrit, notamment pour les Scorpions à l'époque. Il n'a pas été crédité, il y a une histoire avec son frère qui vient de développer, je vous laisse bien comprendre l'histoire en même temps. Et donc au passage, oui, ça date de 1972, ça doit dater de l'album Lost Tom Crow, hein, c'est ça. Et effectivement, c'est Michael Schenker, donc c'était ses premières notes, il a toujours écrit des beaux titres, et son frère, il a légèrement copié, mais bon, ça c'est une histoire entre eux, effectivement, quoi. And on these songs, Gary Burden sings first followed by Ronnie Romero at the end. Ronnie, Dougie White, and Robin McAuley screaming on their voices in a tribute to your 50th birthday. It's a nice final, I think.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did. I asked. I had this. I asked Gary Barden if he would make a contribution. Because I think it's for the 50th Michael Schenker anniversary, for the first verse on "In Search of the Peace of Mind," because he is so suitable, because he has such a manly voice, and he is so much feeling and vibrato, and so he said, "Of course, Michael, I do this for you." And then, I asked also, and then of course Ronnie was singing the next step when it got higher, and fantastic. And then I said to Michael Foss, maybe we can ask Wayne Bonnet and Ronnie, Dougie White and Robin McAuley to make a little contribution to the 50th anniversary. And just go like, and I tried, and so they did, and it just ended up so complete. It was amazing.
Effectivement, it's amazing. Quelle finale, notamment pour clôturer cet album. Gary Barden qui chante la première partie, suivi de Ronnie Romero avec notamment Dougie White, avec Robin McAuley. Il y aurait pu avoir effectivement Graham Bonnet aussi en même temps. Il l'a mentionné. Et ouais, ils chantent tous. Donc ils sont venus, ils ont chanté pour son 50e anniversaire de carrière. C'est un superbe final. Donc je rappelle, l'album il sortira le 29 janvier notamment. Ça va être pour célébrer les 50 ans de carrière. Voici le track listing. Ça démarrera avec Drill to Kill. Ensuite, Don't Die on Me Now. En 3, Night of the Dead. En 4, After the Rain. En 5, Devil's Daughter. En 6, Sail the Darkness. En 7, The Queen of Thorns and Roses. En 8, Come On and Over. En 9, Sangria Morte. Et en 10, In Search of Peace of Mind. Michael, please, just another question. Just before the finishing, I hope we see you in Paris after this COVID-19 story, because it's a nightmare. There is no show. We want to see you on stage.
Well, I love Paris.
Yes.
I want to be there. But everything is very complicated.
Yeah.
We were scheduled for 2020 for the Hellfest in France.
Yeah.
And that had to be postponed. And then we are still on the 21 festival, Hellfest. So we actually have a tour together, and we're actually creating almost like an unbelievable world tour. At my age, the longest tour probably ever. I mean, I'm making interview. I've never been to Australia. I'm making interviews with all of these people from all over the world. I've never done before. It's unbelievable. So it's such a weird thing that I never played a 3-hour program, until the Michael Schenker Fest when I was 60 years old. That, when I was young, I only had to be on stage for, an hour and 15 minutes. But then I ended up being on stage for 3 hours, at the age of 60. And I had so much fun, and I enjoy it. And it keeps me on my toes, to keep moving.
Effectivement, vous l'avez entendu, donc depuis cette arrivée, cette histoire de Covid-19, tout est bloqué. Il y a eu le Michael Schenker Fest, effectivement, il est passé au Bataclan, je crois qu'il y a quelques années, en tout cas. Mais on espère vraiment qu'il va revenir, parce qu'il prépare quand même quelque chose. Il faut célébrer cet album, notamment des 50 ans d'anniversaire de carrière de Michael Schenker sur scène. J'espère qu'il aura tous ses chanteurs, etc. Il devait y avoir le Hellfest, mais le Hellfest en attendant est encore reporté. On attend encore pour la nouvelle version. On verra bien ce qui va se passer pour l'avenir. Michael, just before finishing, I would like to say the live album of One Night at Budokan is certainly one of the most live albums ever of history of hard rock. What a great live album. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a unbelievable experience anyway, being there in Japan after having been going through the whole development of Lonesome Crow, Scorpions, and then UFO, no heavy patching, Faucet, Phenomenon, Faucet, no heavy patching, Lights Out, Obsession, and then Strangers in the Night, and then the Scorpions Love Drive album, opening the doors for America for them, and then and the people in Japan, they I was never there, like for all these 10 years of my development. So it created such a incredible excitement in Japan. By the time we got there, it was like being in the Beatles, and fortunately, we managed to make it a great live album.
Oh yeah. This is the history of hard rock, one of the best live ever. Oh yeah, great album, amazing. I spent so many times for to listen to it, so many times. Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Michael, just before the end, do you have a message for the audience now?
Yeah, I mean, basically keep on rocking.
Ok, thank you very much. Mr. Michael Schenker était en direct avec nous aujourd'hui sur Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio, émission 213 Rock. Un grand monsieur, 50 ans de carrière, ça se fête. Voici tout de suite le titre Sail the Darkness sur 213 Rock avec la voix de Ronnie Romero. Hell yeah, sur la Web Rock Station, Vinylestimes, le Classic Rock Radio.
The driving force away, ain't got no wording out. Sail the ship and face the fear, don't take the break. The price you pay is worth the wait. Take my soul
Hell yeah, c'est la Web Rock Station, Vinylestimes, le Classic Rock Radio 213 Rock. Vous l'avez entendu, c'était Michael Schenker himself qui était en direct avec nous. Ouais, c'est un grand monsieur, vraiment un très très grand monsieur. Allez, je vous donne rendez-vous pour 17h. Interview en direct avec Jarko du groupe Korkip Lani tout à l'heure qui va nous appeler en direct à 17h pour la deuxième interview de cet après-midi. En même temps, n'hésitez pas à parler de la radio, de Vinylestimes à vos amis. Dites-leur qu'il y a des interviews, il se passe toujours quelque chose en direct au sein de Vinylestimes, émission de 213 Rock ce soir à 20h. Toujours un plaisir d'être avec vous. À tout à l'heure et merci encore de nous avoir écoutés. C'était juste top cool, top cool, top cool. Allez, à tout à l'heure. Ciao, ciao.